Hello and welcome to another episode. This is Tekkit episode 2, and I forgot how slow macerators are. They're really super slow compared to a rotary macerator. So here's what we're going to do. I've already made an extractor for the rubber. Basically, I'm going to set this thing up, and then I'm going to make some coolant cells and make an overclocker, which is, I forget the recipe, it's a circuit, some coolant cells, and copper cable. So I'll probably make like 3 or 4 of these because it's just, I came back with a couple stacks of copper, a stack of iron, and all of this, and this is taking so long. So since that is done, I'm going to take the furnace back, and I have already made an electric wrench. Where is it? Here it is. Let me make sure I emptied it. Okay. And something I forgot to check was to make sure that lossless wrench mode was enabled. Luckily, it gave us the iron furnace, so no big deal. That could have been bad, though. Okay, so I need to make 2 spaces, and the furnace goes. And I'm going to need to put some cable behind it. And I don't know if that's a glitch or what. That should connect. Oh, no, it's not. That's only an iron furnace. Duh. I forgot to make it electric. I'm having one of those nights. Alright, so I need an electronic circuit, the furnace. I forget what goes with it. Let me look. Just redstone. Okay, that's good. Plenty of redstone. I might as well just keep a stack since I'm going to have to make a couple more circuits. So I think I did that before in one of my other videos. I forgot to actually make the machine because that's how awesome I am. So I'm going to move this pipe because now we want to feed the furnace. So now all the dust should go from the macerator down into the furnace, and it should start cooking. And then I'll put another wooden pipe and a redstone engine there later. That's not really an urgent thing. And the extractor is going to go right there, and it'll get power because it is touching the generator. I'm pretty sure that I had him ignored. I don't know why. I just didn't want to see. Hopefully that doesn't stay. I didn't want to see all that text going across the screen while I was recording an episode. So I think he's smiting somebody right now, which I don't know. Whatever. So we need to fill these up with water. And I'm pretty sure these take a really long time to extract, so what I'm going to do is I'm missing 4. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and do these since they don't stack. And see, 3 of these per overclocker, so I'll tell you what, let me actually take 3 more. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and let those do their thing. And then I'll come back and we'll see how much faster it is. It's like ridiculously fast. And actually, I guess those don't take as long as I thought. It's just they don't stack, so you can only do one at a time. So I'm going to make some circuits and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I've got the overclockers and I want to show you something. When the macerator is running on its own, you put 4 overclockers in it. Oh, that's dust. That's not going to do anything. Duh. Alright, you notice the power level stays. But when the furnace starts working, it's drawing power from the generator. So as soon as those things hit the furnace, you see this power level drops. And then it starts making that noise. So if you take a couple of them out, I think you can run 3 overclockers in one, and I'm not sure if you put one over here if it'll put too much of a draw on the system. Basically, and I don't know this for a fact, but what I believe is happening is the generator only gives so much power per tick, probably I want to say like 10 EU or something, and the machines take 32 apiece. So what's happening is you put in the overclockers and it's drawing more power than the generator can give it. So it's kind of a trade-off. If you want to run the macerator faster, then you have to not use the furnace at the same time. Since I'm going to use them both at the same time, what I'll probably do is leave 2 in the furnace and 2 in the macerator. And that seems to do okay. If I put 2 in the extractor, then that would probably be okay as well. But I'm not for sure on that. So what I'll probably actually end up doing is I'll just leave 1 in the furnace because it's pretty fast anyway. It works faster than the macerator does. I'll leave 1 in the extractor because that seems to take quite a while. And then I'll just leave 1 in the furnace because it seems like maceration takes the longest of the 3. So that's where I need the most help. So the other thing I need to do right now is put one of these here and one of these. And I think I'm fresh out of levers, but that's okay. I can just make a few more. That's no big deal. They're pretty cheap. Wood is renewable and cobblestone is everywhere. So I'm going to place my wooden pipe first because if I put the engine down, it usually faces straight up. And I don't have the other wrench yet. So if you put your wooden pipe there and then put your engine down, then the engine will face the pipe. And I'm pretty sure since this is the clear side, that's the exit, it's going to pull things from here into the chest. If you place this and the clear side is on this side, it means it will go from the chest to the furnace. And you have to make that black wrench, which is, it's a stone gear and three iron ingots, I believe. It's this one. Yeah, 1 stone gear, 3 iron ingots, which I will have to make at some point, but it's not really necessary yet. You really need that when you get into using iron pipes because you have to set the output on iron pipes, since they're like a one-way thing. You know, you can have like 5 inputs and 1 output for that. So I don't need that yet, but at some point I'm gonna have to make that. So I'm not gonna worry about it just now. I still have a bunch of other stuff to cook, which I will get to. I've been using, in the other server I've been playing on, I've been using a rotary macerator and induction furnace, which together, if you keep them spun up all the time, they are really fast. So it really wasn't an issue. The lava pool right now, it looks like it's still draining the top layer, and I don't know how deep it is, but I think this will probably actually last a little while longer. What I need to do is make a diamond drill, which I think I'll do now, and I need to make a chainsaw as well, and a backpack to go with each of them. So let me see, I think I need refined iron for the drill, and I'm pretty sure I just used most of it. Yeah, circuit battery and 5 refined iron. So, and let me see what I need for the chainsaw also. Let's make them both at once. Yep, that's 5 more refined iron, another battery, and another circuit. So I'm going to need 6 of these to make the chainsaw. I've already got a circuit and 2 batteries. And what I'll probably have to do is go find some more rubber, because I'm going to need the stuff to make another circuit. And I don't think that's going to do it. So what I think I'll do is, let me see how many. I only got 1 more of those. I'll just let that go ahead and macerate, and then I'll do this refined iron and make the drill, because I think that's more important. See, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm doing okay on tin. I'm going to have to make a bunch of batteries pretty soon, so that's good. And what else? These are going to be used for fiber cable at some point. And actually I could make the drill, the diamond drill, and then I could make 6 fiber cable and get rid of all this insulated copper. I believe that the fiber doesn't lose any EU for 40 segments. So what's going on? I thought that was the recipe. What did I do wrong? Oh, that was for the chainsaw. And I'll probably swap the battery in the circuit. I do that all the time. Anything that takes a circuit in something, I always get them backward. And then I have to swap them around, which is no big deal, but alright, diamond drill. I'm going to need to charge this thing, so we'll just throw it in here for now. And go ahead and throw this in the macerator. Unfortunately, there's no overclocker to make things charge faster. So as soon as I go harvest some more rubber, see the drill's taking all of the generator power right now. As soon as I harvest some rubber, I can make more insulated copper cable, and I guess I could make fiber and use this, but I think I would still need a few more, so that would only be a temporary solution. So I got my diamond drill, which will take the place of any kind of other pickaxe or shovel, which will save a lot of resources. And I just really need a chainsaw because I don't have the resources to make a filler just yet. And that's what I've been using for tree farming. And while we're at it, let me see how much time I've got. If I've got a few minutes, we'll run over and I'll show you a Grumpy Gamer's tree farm. Hold on a sec. Alright, 14 minutes. I think we have time. I probably could have ran over there and then cut it back in, but since I'm already on the way, I use that thing as a landmark. That big box that you see right there, I don't know how well you can see it. I can see it pretty well. I use it as a landmark if I'm wandering around because I can see it from pretty far away. So basically, how this thing works, the filler will make a box or it will clear an area. And what you do is, they have it set up just to clear the area here. And basically, everything inside this cube, the filler will knock out. And the stuff that you see that's still floating there, that's outside the boundaries of what the filler does. So I'll probably actually, after the video, I'll hop on I'll make a stack of dirt and just clean up the edges. But basically how it works is, let's say you've got a bunch of bricks, you need 8 of them, and you put the bricks all around the edges and leave the center block empty. You don't put glass there, you leave it empty, and then whatever you want to use to build the box, your materials, you put in this area, and then the filler will start at the bottom and it'll place a bottom layer, and then I think it does one side and then it does the other 3 sides and then the roof last, and it just makes a box basically. And if you want to clear an area, you need 9 glass blocks like this, and you put them all up here and then it starts working. And everything just falls on the ground. You have to run through and pick it up, or put some sort of obsidian pipe or something to suck up the blocks, maybe water streams, I don't know. This thing will not it will not remove water source blocks, so if you put water on this level, ground level here, it'll leave it there, just like the quarry doesn't take away water. So after the thing runs, let's say you want to grow some more trees, once it clears the area, it stops, and then you can replant your saplings, and then once they grow, you just remove the block and place it back, and then it starts working again. And there are little lights on top, which you may have seen just then. These lights right here. When there's work to do, they'll turn green and it'll do something, but there's nothing in the box, so it just basically stayed off. So there's really I mean, that's really all there is to the filler. So that's a pretty cool way of harvesting those really big rubber trees, because even with a jetpack and a mining laser, they could be a pain to harvest. So that's gonna do it for this episode. Next time I'm gonna need to make a compressor, and I don't know if I'll do that the next episode or not, but I need to do that so I can make some mixed metal ingots and turn them into advanced alloy and stuff for I don't know, I need it for something. I hate water current. I don't know why, it just it bugs me. Alright, good. So I'm gonna need that for something. Obviously use a compressor for industrial diamonds, which that'll come in handy. I can probably make some, and then if I want to make an energy condenser, I'll have the diamonds for it. But that's probably a few episodes away, because well, not necessarily. All it really takes is coal dust. 1 stack of coal macerated into dust, and 8 flint and 1 obsidian will make a diamond. So basically I would just have to find more coal. But either way, I'm going to need to make a compressor, and there's something else that I'm forgetting right now. So I'm sure it will come to me as soon as I finish the video, and for some reason I'm lagging right now, but that happens sometimes. So that's going to do it for this episode. I'm doing pretty well on ores and stuff. The only thing I really need diamonds for are if I want to make like a transmutation tablet or energy condenser. Maybe the alchemical chest takes it, I don't know. I'm going to need diamonds for that, but basically since I've got the drill, I'm pretty set. So that'll do it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.